The final season of Stranger Things, now streaming on Netflix, but a Stranger Things prequel has turned Broadway upside down. Let's send it out now to Charlie Cooper with a look.
Join us on a walk to the theater's epic front of house.
Well, I'm so glad you're here.
I'm glad to be here.
I'm gonna give you the audience POV of what people will see when they come see Stranger Things: The First Shadow. So we're gonna start at the escalator, and then we're gonna go to the Ookie Spooky Creel House.
What's it like for you to come up these escalators and do your thing every day?
You know what? It's insane because I don't really see the front ever. I go through the stage door. So I am also getting an experience that I don't usually have, just to come through the front and see all of the beautiful entrance work that our crew has created.
And when you get up here, it's just so dark and spooky
gloomy and spooky,
yes.
But it's also just iconic, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like, we've got Stranger Things: The First Shadow right here, right in your face. I'm a huge Stranger Things fan, so to see anything related to the show affiliated with myself, I freak out.
Yeah.
So it's really just show-stopping every time I see it.
I love that. I love that you're getting the opportunity to play Patty.
Yes.
And this is a prequel. Does it kind of change the way that you approach the scripting and the performance and all of that stuff?
Yeah, so I'll take you way back. So originally I got an email that said Stranger Things Broadway self-tape audition. I was like, never gonna book this. I'm not a Broadway girly. I grew up doing television. So I just sent in the audition. I did what I thought I might do in a Stranger Things audition.
Yeah. Which is what?
Which is, a more filmistic style.
Yeah.
Didn't worry about the Broadway aspect or the theater aspect. So I sent it in, didn't expect to hear anything back. 2 weeks later, they called me back in to callbacks in LA. And long story short, I ended up going through that whole process, and they brought me to a 7-hour callback in New York City,
oh my God.
which I didn't know was gonna be 7 hours, and they had me do the entire play as a one-woman show, all of the Henry and Patty scenes. And what I didn't know at that time was that we were rewriting the script at that time to be tailored to myself, because they did the show in the West End, and Patty was very different, and I just had very strong opinions about who Patty was and what her relationship with Henry Creel was, and that's kind of the version of the show that you see now. So to be able to create Patty from the ground up and have a say in the Henry and Patty storyline, it's incredible. I mean, look, you've got the scary boy staring at us through the window. He's always watching, and that's Patty Newby's man right there. So
I love that.
It's been amazing.
Yeah, you kind of touched on the fact that TV was your jam.
Yeah, it was.
And you became a star on TV on Nickelodeon. And I want to know a little bit more about just your transition, and were there habits that you had to break that you maybe used in that realm that maybe it wouldn't serve you very well here, or vice versa?
I love to take my time when I act. Now, Stranger Things: The First Shadow is a 3-hour-long play. We gotta get it out. You gotta know the story. You gotta hear the lines. There's no time to be mugging for the camera. What do they call it? Mewing when you suck your cheeks in and do the whole thing. Yeah, no time for that. So that was a habit I kind of had to break, because I like to kind of think in a scene and really receive what the other actor is saying, and I just had to learn a different way of doing that. Stranger Things is really physical.
Yeah.
It's probably the most physical thing I've ever done. Every night it's like doing an action movie. I feel like Tom Cruise. So learning how to take care of my body, learning how to take care of my voice, because I scream a lot. I go from screaming to singing to just speaking my dialogue. It's a lot. When I was a kid, I did a show called All That. It was the reboot. It really taught me how to think on my feet, because we would get these sides right before we would go shoot. Sometimes we would be playing a character on Monday, and then on Friday, on our shoot day, it'd be a totally different sketch, night and day different. If I were playing Beyonce on Monday, you might be playing Beyonce on Friday. It might be a totally different thing. And that really helped me with Stranger Things, because when we were in previews, it would be kind of a similar thing. We'd be rehearsing during the day, and then at night, we would have to put in whatever changes into the show, into a live performance from 2,000 people that you don't get to take 2 for.
We've grown to know and love your comedic timing. How does that translate to a show that's the complete opposite almost?
Yeah, I mean, it's funny because sometimes I get people saying, Gabrielle, you weren't funny, and it hurt my feelings. And I'm really sorry about that. But there are a few jokes that Patty has, and you know, if you come see the show more than once, you'll catch them, but it's not inherently like slapstick comedy or, you know, a multicam where it's like you have a laugh track. Some nights it feels like that because the audience is really locked in and like they're like, okay, these are the funny bits, but it's a drama and it's a tragic love story. And I think, you know, the people who have grown up with me that I get to meet at the stage door every night, they enjoy that because it's like you're also watching me as a person step into womanhood.
This show definitely has some themes of like otherness and belonging or lack thereof. And as a woman of color playing this role, can you kind of talk about how that resonates with you, perhaps in this industry?
Yeah, I think that specifically biracial representation is key, and it's a really beautiful lens that we get to look through. Kate Treefryer, our writer, was very specific about, because we are telling a story in the 1950s, staying true to what that looked like in America, but also paying homage to Hawkins. It's been a blessing to be able to represent that on stage.
Can I ask you what's next?
Everything's next. Everything's next. I will be heading back into film and TV.
So excited.
You'll see me on your screen very soon.